about a professor at Delhi's Jamia Islamia who was suspended after a question he said in the semester examination triggered a big controversy as well as outrage on social media. The university has constituted an inquiry committee to probe the matter, but now we are getting some input. Sources, in fact, have told us that after the row was erupted over Jamia's examination paper, the question which referred to atrocities against Muslims, sources say the professor is under suspension and an internal inquiry has been ordered. Now, contrary to the order that's viral on social media, as per the actual order, there is no mention of any police FIR or probe. The probe will be done by the inquiry committee of Jamia Islamia set up by the Vice Chancellor. Let's go across to my colleague Rishabh, who is joining us on the broadcast more on this. Rishabh, good morning. Could you just put things in perspective for our viewers? There is a copy of the order that has been put out by Kanchan Gupta. And now what we have learned from sources in the Jamia Islamia is that the order copy, the actual order copy, does not mention any police FIR or a probe.
Well, what we are given to understand that Professor Virendra Balaji now is under suspension. Just after this whole incident come to light, the university sources said that the Vice Chancellor's office took steps and he was suspended then and there pending an inquiry. An inquiry committee has been set up by the Vice Chancellor of Jamia, and right now that very inquiry committee is looking into this whole incident. The professor has been asked not to leave New Delhi without prior permission from the university and the head of the Department of the Social Works, where this professor has been employed for years now. The sources within the Jamia authorities and senior sources within the Jamia authorities confirms to Times Now that in the actual order, which is in contrary to what is on the social media, what is shared by Kanchan Gupta as well, there is no mention of police probe per se, and only an internal committee will look into this whole incident, and that committee has been established by the Vice Chancellor. It comprises of the administrative officers as well as academic officer personnel of Jamia Islamia, senior professors, exam department, the proctor office, the registrar office members are part of that very committee, is what we are given to understand. But whether it is a time-bound inquiry or not, that the authorities are not confirming to Times Now. So we'll have to wait on that front. As of now, Jamia says that yes, there is something that we suspect, but we want to finish the inquiry before we take things forward. Remains to be seen how things unfold from here on.
Right. Rishabh, request you to please stay on with us. Now, viewers, it's getting very interesting because we would like to now show you a post that has been put out by Kanchan Gupta. Now, who is Kanchan Gupta? Kanchan Gupta is a senior advisor to Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and he has put out this post on X saying Jamia Islamia suspends social work department professor for extremely provocative and communally polarizing question in semester 1 question paper. Inquiry ordered, FIR being filed. He mentions this. Jamia Islamia is a central university with a mixed student community. The question shows malicious intent, and he has put out these two documents. Now, one is the order copy. If we look at the contents of this particular document, the other one is a copy of the question paper, wherein it very clearly mentions discuss the atrocities against Muslim minorities in India, giving suitable examples. Now, this is what Kanchan Gupta has put out. But now, viewers, what we have learned from sources is that, the actual order copy by Jamia Islamia does not mention FIR. Now, this is a discrepancy that has emerged, and we'll have to wait and see if Jamia Islamia actually releases that particular order that we have learnt they are now talking about. Let's now move on.